Alright, Santiagos, thank you for coming, and thanks for staying for the evening as well, it's been good. Also, actually, what's American? Quick shout out to this artwork over here. It's pretty cool looking. Do you know who did this, Tom? Do we know?
Rob Moulton drew the original. I painted that myself with a projector.
Oh. Looks fucking shit. It does, looks great. It's really cool. I think it really, for me, captures sort of the essence of what comedy night should be, which is that we Mr. Bobby shitting out a flaming heart. that is a great mascot, though, isn't it? Mr. Bobby here, the developing signs of jaundice, as we can see here, is evidenced by these yellow spots, and you might think, when you realise that, that's actually. Look at that, that's actually quite a bad role, a bad sort of role model for children. I actually think it's a great role model for children because as they get older, they'll realise that this world that we live in is cold, unforgiving, and inherently just not worth being a part of. So they'll drink heavily to try and make them forget that fact, and they'll either get jaundice like their hero, Mr. Blobby, or they'll die. And the BBC will do a big news statement saying, we're so saddened by these children's deaths that may have been influenced by Mr. Blobby. Because now that these kids are dead, they can't be abused by our TV presenters. It's not going to be a pleasant set tonight, unfortunately, because I am genuinely quite pissed off because I told my friend that I was doing comedy tonight, and I said, oh, come. And he went, yeah, I'll come. And he hasn't come. I hope he's fucking dead. But I'll go one further than that. Actually, I'll go to Belmarsh Prison, break out the prisoner Axel Rudy McCartney, and say to him, "You missed one, mate. You missed one. Get after this club. Get after it." Oh man, you see, people just when people don't live up to the promises, man, it's just just made it. But that whole Axel Rudy thing, that shit, even though it was months ago, it was still such an just an incredibly shocking and tragic moment. But I think, to be fair, at that point, we kind of needed a new shocking tragedy in the news. You can only want the Queen's death for so long, But I remember watching the news on that day, and I remember asking myself, why? Why would somebody do something so disgusting, so unbelievably evil and shocking? And then as I watched the news told us that it took place in a Taylor Swift themed dance school. And then I thought, now I see why I did it. Because if you've been on the internet for long enough, then you'll realise the most annoying people on there are fucking Taylor Swift fans. So if anything, he did us a favour. Let's try and get on some actual material now. It's been cool. I should mention I'm still single, by the way. That material didn't tell you. I was talking to my mate about dating apps, and he actually said this to me. He went, "Oh, do you know, I've used AI to help me write my dating profile." And I just said to him, you actually have more dignity if you killed yourself. But I remember chatting to my uncle Lee, who he's a very nice man, but he's just got quite, shall we say, strange opinions on certain things. I'd asked him for advice. I remember asking him once, got any advice about girls? And I remember he said to me, well, Josh, the more tattoos a girl has is actually directly related to how much therapy she needs. Yeah, I thought it was weird too. It was very questionable views and things. Like my workplace, it's just had all gender neutral toilets installed. And I remember telling him about this, and he went on like I think a 10-minute rant on how it's the worst thing in the country and how it's such a big. It's a massive issue, but I just find you're going on like, oh no, if you've got a cock, you need to use men. If you've got a vagina, you use women, all that. But I thought, okay, what do you think about other things in the world though? Like, the issues that are really, really more important. I remember asking him, like, who do you support in the Israel and Palestine? And he said, I don't know, I don't watch football. And then he was like, really? He was like, Jesus, man, come on, just think this been going on for months. It's been supported by the UK and the USA, and it's been such an actual tragic thing. Like, do you really mean to tell me you don't care about this? Like, you don't care about those poor civilians being blown to bits, the fucking body parts flying everywhere? You really need to tell me that you do not care about that poor Palestinian penis being blown apart, unless it had fucking landed in a women's toilet? Like. Needs to work, I think. But that will, almost. You can see what I'm doing with that, can't you? But it's kind of nearly there. It's kind of nearly there. It's alright. What was the other thing he was moaning about? Oh yeah. He was going on about like when like say like transgender people when they like change their name, they go by a different name. He was moaning about that as well. It was like, oh no, you need to go by the name that you were born with. You try to go by another name, it don't work. It don't make sense. So I was thinking, okay. And so I said to him, who's your favourite Hollywood actor? And he said, oh, that's easy. That's John Wayne. Probably the best actor, best Hollywood actor. And I was saying, okay, well, did you know this? Did you know John Wayne's real name is not John Wayne? His first name, it's true, his first name's actually Marion, right? But, that didn't affect you at all. It's a woman's name for a start. But that didn't really affect you, and he's going by a name that's not originally his, and he made a big success and a career out of it, and he's just living his life that he wants to live. So what's your fucking problem, man? Let people do what they want, do you know what I mean? It's not funny, but it's a good point. I did have a bit of more tragic news recently. My nana passed away recently. 84 she was. She should have made it to 85 if I hadn't farted in that elevator. I don't have to explain to the family. I think I'm just going to tell her she had a heart attack and shit herself. I'll leave that there, I think, and try and sort my life out. You guys have been great.